I'm Tracy Baxter with today's edition of Record Newswatch. Offers of help continue to come in for the Walden family who lost their home and all their possessions in a fire that ripped through their Decker Drive home Christmas morning. Reverend Jim Van Houten at Walden Baptist Church says he and members of his church have been moved by the donations and offers of help given to Michael Treeland, his wife Wendy, and their children Kevin and Aaron.
Many of the children, young people who go to school with Kevin and Aaron, were calling up and offering to take their own Christmas gifts and donate them to the family. I thought that was very touching and extremely moving. Been all kinds of offers from people offering housing to these folks. Even got one lady who owns a photography studio who called and said when they're settled she wants them to come by and she's going to shoot family portraits of them because they had lost everything.
The cause of the Christmas morning blaze remains undetermined, although investigators say it may have been the result of an electrical problem. Those overseeing the state's Social Security system are in damage control mode following word that a man illegally downloaded personal information, including Social Security numbers, involving about 15,000 people. 25-year-old Evan Kane of Waterford, New York, is accused of stealing the information off the computers of the private contractor he worked for that was employed by the state. Kane was charged with forgery, falsifying business records, and identity theft. And those victimized include a man from Middletown who had applied for Social Security disability benefits. Reporter Heather Yankin will have his story and a complete report in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Some good end-of-year economic news today out of Ellenville. Canal Street Cutlery is getting a $75,000 state grant that will be used to add 8 jobs and expand its knife product line. The company now has 12 full-time employees. Canal Street Cutlery grew out of the closing of Imperial Schrade Knife Company back in 2004 that put 250 people on the unemployment line. Police officials from Orange and Sullivan counties gathered at Dana Distributors in Goshen today to help kick off the annual Alert Cab program. From 4 p.m. New Year's Eve to 2 a.m. January 1st, Dana will once again team up with 19 area taxi companies to offer free rides home to drivers who've had too much to drink and should not be behind the wheel. Those who've put the program together are convinced that through the years, lives have been saved.
We're just trying to, be more of a support beam, be more part of the solution than the problem. We want to show people there's an alternative. Don't get behind the wheel. Here's an alternative. We'll get you home safely.
Alert Cab offers free rides home within a 10-mile radius. Last New Year's Eve, 68 rides were provided, possibly preventing numerous DWI crashes. Supporters of Bellaire Mountain Ski Area will gather outside the Catskills Ski Center on Friday to protest a series of job cuts that are due to take effect Saturday, January 1st. The hours and salaries of 45 Bellaire employees will be cut in half as part of outgoing Governor Patterson's budget trimming. Protesters say Bellaire and the local economy are taking too big a hit, and they've gathered petitions with more than 3,500 signatures that they'll present to incoming Governor Andrew Cuomo. And an employee of a Kingston store is in trouble with the law for apparently making up a story that she'd been robbed. Dunkin' Donuts employee Rebecca Puglisi told police that a man had robbed her of the store's bank deposit cash bags as she was leaving the business. Police now say the Kingston woman made up the story and pocketed the $3,900. Puglisi was charged with felony grand larceny and falsely reporting an incident. We'll be ending the year with a couple of sunny days. Tomorrow will be sunny and a bit milder with temperatures rising into the upper 30s. Friday will be mostly sunny. The highs may reach into the low 40s. Keep clicking back here at Record Online for the end of the year breaking news and get all the details in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.